Good morning friends, welcome back to my channel Organic Gardening Mantra. Friends, today we are going to talk to you about Syngonium plant or arrowhead plant. But before that, let me give you a quick update about the leafy green vegetables growing in my garden. This is palak, and there is attack of ants. Yesterday I gave treatment, all ran away, only few are remaining. Let me see what I have to do again. See, this ants treatment I have given yesterday, but still some few are remaining. Otherwise this plant was full of ants yesterday. And this is chukkakura, what we call. See the pudina, mint. Now coming to our arrowhead plant. This is a very popular indoor plant which can be easily grown. It's a hardy plant and it is low light tolerant plant. Low light tolerant plant means it can thrive in low light for some days, but continuously don't keep it in low light, because any plant needs sunlight to for photosynthesis, and photosynthesis is a process in which a plant makes its own food. So if it doesn't make food, how will it survive? So any plant needs light to make for photosynthesis, but don't keep it in direct sunlight. If you keep it in direct sunlight, then the leaves will become brown and the plant may show signs of distress. Keep it in, if you are keeping indoors, keep it near window where this plant gets filtered sunlight regularly. Friends, while repotting, use a soil mix that is porous and well drained. You can use equal quantities of vermicompost, coco peat and garden soil. You can replace vermicompost with cow dung compost or vegetable peel compost, whatever you have, but use organic compost, and in all equal quantities. And while potting itself, you put some in the potting mix, you put 1 spoon of Epsom salt. It helps your plant to absorb micronutrients from the soil. And one teaspoon of Epsom salt, 1 tablespoon of neem powder. This will act as a fungicide, so no need to put any chemical fungicide for your plant. Use all organic things in your plants, and put bone meal, 1 teaspoon of bone meal. So this helps, bone meal helps to strengthen the roots. So if you are making your potting mix like this, you will not need to fertilize it very often. You can fertilize it once in a month with organic compost. And you don't use a very big pot. See, this is growing in this last 2 years. If the soil mix is strong, then no need to repot it every now and then. You can keep it for 2-3 years till the plant gets root bound, and you need to change it and keep on trimming it so that the plant gets a bushier look. Use a moss stick so that you can make your plant go around it, So it gives a very nice and beautiful look to your plant. Propagation, you can cut the stem at this portion, just like money plant, and repot it. Roots will grow from here. Repot it in soil. You can make many plants. If you have one single arrowhead plant, syngonium plant, you can make many plants out of it. Or small bulbs also keep coming from the soil adjacent to the mother plant. When these bulbs come, the leaf will be like this light green color. See how different the leaf is. It is of the same plant. When it is coming freshly like small baby, it is so mild and delicate, sweet green color, but the actual color of the leaf is this. So when that leaf grows, it will become like this eventually. This is one plant which I have grown, which I have taken a cutting and grown, and see new leaf is coming. New leaf is coming already. So it has taken root and it will thrive in this. I make many plants to give it to my friends. You can grow this syngonium in water also. Okay, take it in one glass, take the cutting, same like cut it from the node and keep it in a glass of water, and it will grow roots just like money plant. It grows in water also beautifully. Beautifully. It is a moisture loving plant, humidity loving plant. So keep misting it. Whenever you water it, water the whole plant from top to the bottom. Even pour water on the moss stick, because all the roots get into the moss stick and absorb water from the moss stick. So water the plant thoroughly till the water drains out of the pot, and again water it when the upper top layer of the water is dry. Don't over water it, because it may result in root rot. As it is a humidity loving plant. In summers when the humidity level is very low, you can keep it in such tray, fill that tray with pebbles and pour some water and keep it in tray, so that the plant gets sufficient humidity. This is a pink syngonium of the miniature variety. See, it is such a sweet color. Syngonium comes in many variant colors. You will get variegated ones also. I have these two varieties. But don't use this tray in rainy season, because I think it is harmful. Mosquitoes will breed in this water. And syngonium plant, you have to keep it away from pets and small kids, because ingestion, it has calcium oxalate and rapides, which is harmful to humans and pets. Don't over fertilize it. It doesn't need much of fertilizer. Once you make the pot ready, and that's it, you can fertilize it once in a month. So friends, bring home nice syngonium and grow many plants out of it. Before ending, I want to show the banana peel fertilizer that we had made the other day. See, the water has become transparent, so the fertilizer is ready for use. You can dilute it. You can take one cup of this liquid and dilute it in 1 liter of water, so that and water your plant. Please don't use it directly. If you use directly, your plants will burn. And with this fertilizer, I use this fertilizer for growing these vegetables, and Friends, see today's harvest. It is such a pleasure to eat something grown with your own hands or completely organic. Thank you, friends. Thank you for now. Stay connected. If you like the content of this video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel Organic Gardening Mantra. Bye.